Okay, that should not fix it. That should not have been what fixed it, because that should have not been having an issue in the first place. Fucking hell. Woo! So yeah. I just had to hard reboot everything.
Tea is ready.
Thanks,
Now it's
Mihoyo.
time for a short rest.
Thanks, Mihoyo. Sound! But how's everybody doing? Mwah. Hope everyone having a wonderful Friday. I finally got an oil change after 2 months of trying to get an oil change. Wow. Oh my god, that's so old. And also fake news, alright? That's that's deep faked, alright? It's not the same. Playing Starfield, having way too much fun. Oh, is that out today? Sheesh, how is it? Give me like I know it's gonna be a little bit like biased by all the excitement that you're having, but like step back for a moment, take a deep breath, and you know, what makes it good? What do you feel like could be better? You know, like Zabazul. I didn't realize that was out today.
Stabilize.
And Juno, mwah, Yahoo, how you doing, cutie?
Busted. Go the ship down. Surprise. The fuse is lit.
What about Starfield do you like? What's good? What's poppin'? Only if you deluxe pre-order? Oh no, ew, you pre-ordered it? Umbral, no! On one hand, understandable. Like, I get it. I'm not actually judging. On the other hand, oh no, not the pre-order. Umbral, why? What have you done? Do you like the field of stars? But did you disappear into the sea of butterflies?
One man's stone is another man's gem.
But did he disappear into the sea of butterflies though? Well, hold up. I am curious though. Starfield. It officially releases, I did too, bruh. It officially releases in 4 days. But if you got, like, the digital...
Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown.
Silence. You get 5 days early access if you get the premium edition. How much more is the premium edition? 30 bucks! Okay, look, $30 is not worth an extra 5 days of early access. I get it. Like, you get, like, you get the DLC upon release. You get a skin pack. Who cares about a skin pack? I will say the graphics on what they're sharing with us right now looks really good. I am actually very excited for this game. Yeah. I heard you were gonna get Gundam Souls and Armored Core. Yeah, I'm definitely hard considering it. I know for sure that I want it now that I can just make a Gundam. But, I'm probably gonna wait for it to come on sale.
Solidify.
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised. It's a Bethesda game. Bethesda games are usually pretty well received on launch. So it's more of an inevitability for it to be like in an acceptable state. People will start nitpicking at it later and then determining whether or not they really feel like it's worth like all the praise or not. But didn't spend an extra $30 for 5 days access, spent it for the DLC. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, no, the DLC is like the justification, but like it's like the issue that I have with it is that they're offering one DLC for $30. It's not even like, oh, the DLC expansion season pass, whatever, because you know they're gonna have like 4 or 5 expansions, right? They're offering one DLC bonus for like $30, and that's why I'm like, it's hard for me to like look at that and go like, yeah, that's worth it. For me, I'm looking at that, I'm like, hold up, well, you get like one thing. That's like a little awkward. I don't know how I feel about this. But yeah, no, yeah. I mean, in the end, it's just like it's like a personal preference difference. I don't really think it actually even makes that much of a deal. Yay. Need Fox oil to recover from the mental pressure of the mission that I just did. Mwah. Fox oil change, UwU. Yeah, the problem that I have with Starfield is that it's a Bethesda game, and right now I don't trust Bethesda at all. Not to say people can't enjoy it or that the game is bad. That's definitely not the case. But Bethesda especially, and Todd Howard has a habit of hard overselling his shit. I mean, like, you know, you just have to like literally look at the like haven't I been enjoying too much games of late? No, yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. My problem is with the studio. It's not my problem is not with the game, right? My problem, like, ooh, hello, reputation increase, nice. Cause we've had the dumbass issue of the fucking whatchamacallit, right? Where we just go and we, you know, like, oh, Oblivion, yeah, our radiant AI, everybody like makes all these like decisions and they're like alive and shit, and you know, everything's handcrafted, even though we randomly generated all the trees and tried to touch it up afterwards and then forgot everything. All the promises with 76 that they never properly, you know, whatever, and so on. It's it's in no way the fault of the games. It's the devs. It's Todd Howard. I can't trust Todd Howard. All right. Todd Howard pee pee poo poo. Starfield Special Edition, Legendary Edition, Anniversary Edition, the next two. It just works. It works, but like it barely works. Wait, I'm glad you're enjoying Starfield though. Like a sci-fi space exploration game, yo. I'm very much excited for it. I'm just waiting for more reviews and to actually properly myself see the gameplay, right? Most of the gripes with Todd are hyperfans saying what he says and blowing it out of proportion. I disagree. Todd Howard's been over-promising and overselling for his entire career. I disagree with that statement. His fans do not help. His fans definitely do not help. But he himself has been equally a problem in the whole equation as anything else. It's fun, but needs some optimization. This other streamer I like hates Todd too for what he did with the Fallout series. I don't care about what he did with the Fallout series, right? Because in the end, he made the lore of Fallout way more accessible to a lot of people, and Fallout is really cool. I'm glad that it became very accessible for normal people to get into, without getting into the way chunky, nitty-gritty, like everything else of like all the other shit. I think it's better that, you know, games become more accessible. It's sad to see the niche aspects of video games go, but overall, I think accessibility is more valuable than the hardcore niche here and there. Especially when like the world lore is actually interesting, right? Fallout is Stalker without the Eurojank, exactly. I'm gonna be honest though, I don't think the Eurojank is very fun at all, personally. That's just me, right?
I will have order.
But yeah, no, I'm very excited for Starfield. I'm very hesitant because of Todd Howard and all of his kind of bullshit to this point. He always like overpromises, and it turns out that like usually it's like not eh. Yeah, I'm not judging anything for like day one release stuff, despite the fact that a video game should be a full product on release, like anything fucking else. All things should be full products on releases, and nobody should have to suffer a day one patch. But that's the reality of how complex games have gotten, that's the reality of our situation. We just kind of have to work and live with it, right? I'm not happy about it, but that's where we're at, right? So I'm not judging Starfield for what the game, you know, does and doesn't fail to deliver on, you know, who's and like on like whatever. I will judge anything that Todd Howard has said though, just because I don't trust that man anymore. No one should have ever trusted Todd Howard. But yeah, no. I'm glad that the game is. I'm glad that you're having fun with the game. I'm so happy to hear that, actually. Because I've been really hoping that Starfield would be good for a while.
Over here.
Right? Ooh. Wah! Yeah, I've been really hoping that Starfield's been good for a while. So like the fact that Umbral's liking it, that's a good note. That's a good note. I'm still reserving judgment, but that's a good sign. I like that. Oh, that's a bunch of ya.
Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha.
Perish. Would none of them drop their mats? Are you fucking joking? You fucking joking?
Here comes the catch. Surprise! Be amazed! Step on up.
I'm just having moments where it shudders for a bit for no reason, and I hope that gets fixed soon. Yeah, I'm sure that's like either a, you know, like a frame rate issue that will be resolved once you like start like either you need to like tweak a setting or something else, right? So as long as you judge what he says fairly, not like all folks that he says everything that he says out of context. No, I mean, I understand what you mean, and I think for the most part, like, yeah, that's an entirely fair way to like objectively like look at everything. But I do also acknowledge that the dude said some shady shit to this point.
Stabilize.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over. Surprise! Let the magic begin. Time for a light show.
Like, you know, everything that he's ever said about like 76, and also everything that he said about 76, for example, was just not at all true. It was just a very incomplete product on release, and it barely functioned. Right? It's hard to gauge out like whatever, because some of it I do also agree is like undue, right? He does get blasted, but you know, he gets blasted because he said he makes a lot of claims, and then when the thing actually releases, everyone kind of like forgets that he made all these claims that are not in the game upon like the release of the game. And he's done that for Oblivion. Skyrim, Fallout 3 and 4 and 76. He has historically overblown, and some people could even say lie about a lot of the claims that he's made about the games. Like some of the points are like, you know, like some of the things that we point out for. Okay, it's not that I didn't want online Fallout. Online Fallout theoretically could be really cool. The thing is, a proper online Fallout would be a very aggressive and unfriendly experience. Internet Historian does a really good video on Fallout 76. Yeah. He's usually pretty good about that shit. And that's just like an example, right? Like it's not that I'm saying like, you know, like, oh yeah, like Todd Howard deserves everything he gets. No, it's not like that. Like he's definitely at fault for some of it. But I do feel like people also amplify their hatred for him because of some of these things. And in the end, dude, he's a business leader. He's there to sell product. If you bought into that shit, that's like partly your fault, but like he also shouldn't be making like pretty objectively false claims about some of his stuff. Right? I don't have anything like picked off the specific top of my mind because it's not like I keep, you know, my grievances memorized or anything like fucking weird like that. But like, but you know, yeah, he's their PR guy. He's their PR guy. Like, okay, he's also responsible for some of their decision making. But he went from being a code guy into the PR guy, and he's definitely way better at the PR stuff, right? Like, you know, you put him at the head of your PR department, and he fucking sells games. I don't think anyone can deny that. That part just works. Have I made a finale of The Deep yet? The only Cross always keeps hand is that transcript of the B movie. Don't at me. All right? Why you call me out like that right now? Huh? I will swap tabs and recite the B movie. You fucking watch yourself. All right? You think you're out of danger? You're in danger, man. I am the danger. I am the B movie script. All right? You goddamn. I don't remember when or why. Like, I just remember at one point I had the B movie script, you know, like open to the side, and then I just never closed it. So I just always have a copy of the B movie script on hand. And you know what? Don't worry about it. All right, it is what it is. Just let it happen. Am I gonna? Truly, this is polearm impact. I'm gonna refine another Favonius Lance to 5, and the last 2 I don't need. Cross Y. I just had it open at one point because I think I was doing a dumb meme to somebody, and then I just never closed it, so it was always open. B movie those nuts. Yeah, I will get a B to sting your nuts. I will. I'll do it. Just you wait. You can order bees. Did you know you can order bees on Amazon? Did you know you can just order an apiary on Amazon? You're right. I will get a bee to sting your nuts. Got it. That's what you want. I'll give it to you, right? You gotta find me first? Look, Amazon already knows where you live. Amazon knows where everyone lives. This is a hyper-capitalistic dystopia. And you're all just living in it, okay? You say I have to find you. I do not have to find you. Amazon already has your location, alright? Had a typical Bethesda moment where the main quest... Okay, in fairness, all games with, like, an important main plot are guilty of it, right? Baldur's Gate 3 is guilty of it, although they do end up hand-waving it a little bit because they have an explanation as to why you don't start turning. But I hate it when games go like, hey, this is really critical. Think about the main plot. Do the main plot. And then you can just drop the main plot entirely. Go off, fuck around, sleep with a Daedra and shit. Have a drinking binge with like another, and then 20 hours later, you're like, oh, maybe I should do a main story quest. Do one main story quest. Forget about the other, forget about the main story quest. Go off, start doing some other shit again. And then eventually come back and go like, oh, that's right, I was supposed to do some of this shit. And then just inch through the main story quest with getting none of it done. And the fact that you can do that is both amazing and also really fucking stupid. If it wasn't so much time sensitive, maybe more like we should keep to a mission and not deviate it from deal. Yeah, but I get you. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, they always make it giga time sensitive, but it doesn't. It's not actually, right? Oh wait, why am I opening that? I do not have artifact space again. Once again, I am asking you, chat, to help because I need artifact space. I don't know how I always need artifact space, but I just always need artifact space, dog. Like, I don't know. Like, how's this happening to me? This isn't fair. I just always need artifact space. I don't get it. I'm not even doing that much. I'm not even going the extra mile here. But I just always need artifact space for some fucking reason, man. Fuck. Just Gamba in the scam box? I need to do that. I will do that today. After we do all the mecha stuff, let's do some artifact strongbox Gamba, chat. We'll take ibuprofen together, chat. All right. Let's take ibuprofen together, okay? Crosses loot hobo always happen. All right. If you're not getting all your loot as a gamer, you're playing the game wrong. All right. There is a way to play the game wrong, and you're doing it. Gotta... Ooh, an Eevee. Yahoo. How you doing, cutie? As I was avoiding the main quest, I went to explore some other place. Found a certain enemy. After trying to fight it, just went, well, fine. I didn't want to explore that place anyway. Well, fine. I decided I don't want to fight you anyway. You want to brew some coffee? Oh, I'm ready. Wait. Do we have the coffee brewing minigame? Or... something odd about this espresso. You need to mix 2 portions of coffee like this. Oh, okay. Add coffee. Add coffee. I didn't read his instructions. Oh no. I have 30 barrels filled with explosives. Oh no. Had an awful day, but Final Fantasy XIV is bringing my mood up. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Hell yeah. That's what we like to hear. Oh, that also reminds me, I need to cook 20 dishes. Did we not get any purple dishes from the... oh, I guess we don't have any purple dishes yet. Alright. Fish and chips. I'm pretty sure fish and chips is not French. Unless the... if otherwise, the British have some explanation to do. The British have some explaining to do. Are the British secretly French the whole time? Is that why every fish and chip shop is rude as hell? You're not in France, you're in Fontaine. Fontussy. French fish and chips! The month shop reset. Jinchu is in the shop. Ooh, nice. As if I don't already have 30 plus copies of him. It's good for the newer players, for real. But let's be honest, the majority of newer players are are probably not, majority of newer players, sadly, are probably not actually, like, saving their Masterless Star Glitter. Because, like, hey, you can squeeze out some extra pulls. And having that swanky, fresh new character seems a lot more appealing than getting constellations for a 4-star that's been out since release. Despite the fact that it is, like, the best 4-star in the game. I need C6 after a year in Genshin. C5 now with the shop reset? Oh, gosh. They just really need to put every artifact set... Yeah! Yeah. I mean, there's no reason why they shouldn't just have every artifact set in the strong boxes the moment they come out. There's, like, no reason to not, right? It's really kind of frustrating to me. That's how they decide to handle it. Fuck. That requires 10. You guys want French lasagna? Why is lasagna a French dish? It makes no sense. The only characters that I bought at the starters and the one Ben at the start of the game. Nodders. Damn, when lasagna is French. Italians rolling over in their fucking graves playing Genshin right now. Asians think lasagna is French. Genuinely. Try not to jinx myself, but I haven't seen Sus 7 in a while. He's in Italy. And this is still a weekday. So, time zones. I do suppose there's no Italian region, though, yeah. But seeing them kit bash all of the, Italian, sorry. All of the European, well, in a way. In a way, considering that Rome did take over, like, all of Europe at a point. Is it wrong to say all the Italian countries instead of the, all the European countries? In a way, is that wrong? I don't know. I feel like I'm still decently vindicated. Yeah. But putting all jokes to the side, yeah, time zones, you know. European.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
European, Ian. Stop peeing, Ian. You fuck. Alright. Shop. Paimon's bargains. Boom. 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 The rest of it I'll leave alone, I think. Boom. Zabba Zabba. Boom. I have enough of those. Do not have very much of these. Boom. And boom. And boom. How am I doing on the... not a lot of those. Or those. Look, the point is just to cut down on the world farm, alright? I don't have time to do world farm so much. Okay? My PC can't store Genshin? Oh no. Mona. She sent Fontaine Rainbow Roses. I've been so busy with divination recently, I lost track of time and couldn't tell if it was day or night. I almost forgot which day of the week it was. Fortunately, the editor-in-chief of my column in All Things Astrological sent a letter reminding me about the deadline for my latest manuscript was around the corner. And truly, when it rains, it pours. I fear that I'll no longer have time to go out and celebrate my birthday. But no matter what, today is an important day, and at the very least, I must not shortchange my precious friends. Attached to this letter is a gift. It is the rainbow rose that the editor mentioned, and I hear that this kind of flower is quite popular in Fontaine, so it's perfect for a gift. And if you're willing, you can meet with me to finish my manuscript early, and the next time we meet, you can treat me to a bit of cake. The only cake that I'm interested in is Mona's cake, baby. I'm not gonna treat her to any cake. I'm gonna treat myself. Thanks, Blue Asta. Ah. Thank you, Blue Asta. I really appreciate it, Blue Asta. We did all the trial stuff, right? Yeah. We have 9 days to do all the Mecha Melee stuff. But I'm gonna see how much we can get through today. And he's stuttering. What? I can't just start. I have to go somewhere else to start the event quest. Why? Of course, I come in on Crosby. Already, hi, Cozy. This is so annoying. Yes, very annoying. Doesn't this just mean that Lady Farina will sit at the judges' table? Exactly. Sit at the judges' table? What does that mean? Oh my. We have guests. Judging for your clothes, you must be outlanders, yes? It's quite expected you do not understand our local lingo. Who should sit at the judges' table? The justices, of course. And who's our chief justice? Monsieur Neuvillette, naturally. Speaking of cake, if you go underwater and charge out of the water power, the crab one, the water diaper goes away. Ayo. Oh my then. Well, why is our dear Hydro Archon sitting in Monsieur Neuvillette's chair? Come, tell me, what would the poor people think of being judged, think of that? If it was me, I feel cheated. Our Hydro Archon knows nothing about being a judge. Well, it does seem like they wouldn't be, getting what was advertised. Exactly. Trial's not as advertised, precisely as you say. So it doesn't mean what Paimon thought it did. Wait a second, are you sure it's okay to make fun of your god like that, though? Of course, our Archon loves such jokes. Why, if these words reached her ears, she would tie me to a stone and have me hurled into a deep lake, watching enthusiastically from the sidelines the whole time. But dear guests, do not grieve yet, for our good Arbot is so flighty with his words, even a millstone could not sink him. And our Archon would say, it's a miracle, such a romantic ending, while applauding most loudly. In fact, she might even shed a tear or two. Yes, she might even bestow upon me a model of romantic fontaine medal. Is that what you guys consider romantic? Paimon's not sure what to say here. In any case, let's get to business. What have you come to our store for? Speaking of which, don't you think our two guests look like the famous adventures that the boss told us about previously? Quite so. One with hair like burnished gold, the other shining like silver. Actually, might the two of you be crossing Paimon? You know of us? The boss was asking around the Adventurers Guild about adventures active in Fontaine, and ended up being told about the two of you. Word is that you're a pretty formidable team. Well, Cross, looks like we're getting more famous by the day. Yep, thanks to me, eh? You could show a bit more humility. The only option was to praise you, so between praising myself and praising you, I will always praise myself, Paimon. Fuck you. Well then, what would your boss like from us? Unfortunately, he's not in the store right now, so allow us to tell you instead. Just a few words, not to worry. To be brief, he wants some help collecting data for his Champion Duelist plan. Champion Duelist? Yu-Gi-Oh? The plan to use Champion Duelists as the main characters, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Not at all. Special institution of Fontaine, commit any crime. Oh, okay, so I know what they're talking about. Yeah, if you perform a crime, you can just fight a duel to earn your freedom. Okay, so you're making toys of Champion Duelists, but you can't develop anything without the data. Like Clorinde? Exactly. I feel like her name sounds like chlorine in the Water Nation, and that's on purpose, right? It just feels very purposeful. That Clorinde sounds kind of like chlorine, which you normally put in water, and it dissolves in water. To make a pool. She cleans up like chlorine cleans pool? Sure, let's go with that. Actually, isn't bleach just hydrochloric? Right? Chlorine? So, yes. They're selling you a bridge here, you know. They almost got Paimon there, too. Come, blah, blah, blah. I stopped being interested in the NPCs. It's hard to be interested when they make very generic-looking NPCs, even with the new or fancier Fontaine outfits. I really like the NPC outfits in Fontaine, though. I do, like, actually genuinely think that they're, like, really cool. There's a lot more life to them than... Ah, kitty! vibing. That cat just vibing. Alright. There are actually new NPC elements? Yeah, it's good. It's good. They need more. The more NPC variety exists, the better. I was kind of upset that Half Dan, son of Full Dan, son of Twice Dan, had a unique haircut, and now it's like a common haircut. I was like, oh, an NPC with a unique haircut, and then they just started reusing it out of nowhere. Like, I mean, that's great and all, I guess. It's not, like, actually a bad thing. But at the same time, you know, damn. Way to make the new thing seem, like, not new. Okay, what is this random-ass back and forth, though? These penguins are so cute! Give me one. I want one. I want one. He wasn't unique. He just came for fun. No, Half Dan, son of Full Dan, son of Twice Dan was the Animo, the Wind Snake, Black Serpent, Conry Captain guy, right? Yeah, they took his haircut and started randomly pasting it onto, like, other NPCs, which was kind of sad. I know. Oh, okay. Genshin is like Kingdom Hearts now. It's become kind of so convoluted that you can't reference one thing without, like, being sure that the other person remembers what you're talking about, right? Dance resolution, my god. I haven't even done any of the side quests. However, I will power through the story part just for primos. I literally haven't done your minigame. I have no idea what you're talking about. Just give me my primos. Just give me primos. Wait until 2 days later. Alright. With doing literally none of the event minigames and waiting 2 days and progressing with the story, let's just see what happens. The fact that this guy's name is Zugni. What kind of mother names her kid a Zug-Zug, dude? Also, that looks like a fucking, you know, Organization 13-ass Kingdom Hearts name. Zugni. Not Zugni, the leader of Organization 13. It's blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Completed. A character currently involved in other quests. Simulation sweeping the wilds. What? Oh. I need to do the side quest to unlock the other minigames. Zugni means unique, visionary, different. And Zugni is a girl's name. Ayo, cross-dressing? And or, trans? Ayo. Yo, Genshin's first trans character. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Genshin's first trans NPC. Let's go. I respect it. I respect it. We're literally not doing any of the side quests. And they're like, it doesn't feel right. It's like we don't have enough, like, fucking input. Traveler, what do you think? You've been helping us to this point, right? Traveler just sitting there like, about that. I've just been hurdling myself forward through time. I haven't really been fucking with it very much. Yeah, the fact that we're unsuccessful isn't that you're not helping us, Traveler. It's that someone's spreading rumors. Fontaine is definitely not the nation of fairness. Alright, okay. Apparently we need to talk to someone and collect a story about something. I heard a brew, like there was like a collectible that popped up on my mini-map, but I don't see it. And I wonder if I'm just blind, question mark? I feel like I've heard it, but... Alright, have you tried out the Adventurous toy? I literally haven't done your event yet, sir. I literally have done actually nothing. I want to hear the story behind the toy. That's your question. I met an adventurer in Springvale. He messed up in a meal delivery thing, encountered several waves of monsters on the way there. Bennett with like super unlucky, cracked a tooth on a stone while eating. Surely it was the stone that hit us on the head. The adventure's name was Bennett, wasn't it? You know him as well. Interesting fellow, that one. Later, he took me on all sorts of rarely visited places in Mondstadt to show me his thanks. Pretty rough journey, but the uncommonly beautiful sights made it worth the effort. I would have taken him for a traveling enthusiast if he told him he'd not discover these places by losing his footing during adventures or from getting lost. On the day of my return to Fontaine, he came to say goodbye, and I asked him if he considered his unlucky disposition bothersome. He gave me a thumbs up and said, the world's full of all sorts of people. Maybe I happen to be the unluckiest. Thanks to that, I also became the bravest person. That's giving me access to sights only I can see. That is a terrifyingly optimistic way to look at it. Bennett's the most adventurous, blah 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 for sure. Blah 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 blah. I just forgot this one. Where the smoke was fire. Blah 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 blah. He's probably still mad at what he sees as betrayal. Our family's well known for our skills in clockwork devices. I've always been good at making toys of that sort. My brother isn't as good. He's got a real knack for doing business. We both love toys. We both agreed that when we grew up, we'd set up the best toy store ever. But it was only when we grew up that we realized someone had to succeed the family business, which is the clock shop. My brother had a big fight with our father, went to strike out on his own, but I was convinced to stay. Is that not a betrayal? Does that really count, though? It's not a show of adventurousness, that's for one. I was afraid that if I failed to make a name for myself out there, I'd have to come crawling back to the family business. I just couldn't give in to that pressure. It's always been like that. I'd be the first to cry when we encountered some hooligans on the streets. My brother would get me behind him with a "Don't worry, watch me send them flying with my knuckle sandwich." Your relationship seems pretty complicated, though. Well, I suppose that's how it's played out, though. Anyways, blah, 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 blah. So, TLDR. He inherited the family business. That motherfucker said, I don't want the family business. I want to be a toy maker. And now he feels betrayed that his younger brother, while inheriting the shop, is still following his dream to somewhat and is making little toys on top of the clockwork business. Sounds like if you really wanted to be a toy maker, you could have done both. Your younger brother made it work. Sounds like your fault. Why do you always show up later? I'm remiss. Anyways, about that toy. Tell Lever about Bennett, and he frowns. Toy based on a venture named Bennett. I see. We didn't ask him, but he doesn't seem like your brother didn't badmouth your shop. He also doesn't seem the type. Oh, how so? He seems to be worried about something connecting to you. Blah, blah, blah. His gaze passes to you what seems a place of indeterminate distance, like a camera adjusting focus. Dissatisfied noise comes out of his chest. I don't think that idiot would do something like that either. What was this whole contingency thing about? The boss was just looking for an excuse, I suppose. More likely than not, I say. He's a businessman. They have a reputation to consider. Say no more or you'll eat my knuckle sandwich. Leaves exactly what Karen said he'd be like. I was just thinking that I should go pay that idiot a visit. What, are you going to put your differences aside and go ask him for advice then? No, of course not. But if he thinks he's betrayed me and feels bad about that, shouldn't I give him the opportunity to apologize to my face? He did say that, but Paimon doesn't think that that's the sort of betrayal someone needs to apologize for. Return all... wait, what? Time to make adjustments. Data collection continues. I've got further plans for that. You've got payments to collect, and I do honestly business. Suspiciously honest. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Another 2 days. Yes, Genshin Impact. The game where they tell you wait unnecessarily in-game alongside out-of-game. Could you imagine if after doing this quest, they were like, yeah, wait 2 real game days, but you're on the last day of the event? And you literally just get time locked out of the fucking ending. Alright. 1, 2. Boom. Begin reciting the B movie. I'd have to tab out to begin reciting the B movie. But according to all known laws of aviation, there's no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its little fat body off of the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees do not care what humans think is impossible. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Ooh, black and yellow. Let's shake it up a little. Barry, breakfast is ready. Coming. Hang on a second. Hello, Barry, Adam. Can you believe that this is happening?
Need me to come up with some for you?
Wait a month for this week-long event? Oh my god, could you imagine? Alright, I'm gonna stop quoting the B movie. I see you're doing well. Brother, what are you doing here? We haven't seen each other in so long, that's what you chose to say. Black and yellow. Let's shake it up a little. You two have arrived, blah, blah, blah. That adventure did give me critical inspiration. My brother was the real reason I insisted on having the toy be made. I don't get what that's so difficult about this. He's twisting himself in loops over everything. I don't have a vision. I'm not an adventurer. You have the same adventure spirit. Bennett lives in adventure while you, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. There's no point in hiding this. My brother first stated his intention to move his shop next to mine. My first reaction was to consider moving the shop, and father would be ashamed, rightly so. In the end, the Northland Bank took that spot and separated us. A happy coincidence. Arbon told me about it. Do you really think the world is full of happy coincidences? That Northland Bank happened to come between us at the time? What do you mean? I reserved that spot a long time ago, but a new idea struck me, so I transferred to them at a low price. That didn't come out of nowhere. Ever since I left, my goal has to become the greatest toy merchant. What sort of greatness would that be, though, if the family feud made my brother move away in the process? What apologize? Did I ever say that? Blah, blah, blah. I'm here to congratulate you. Didn't think I'd hear anything for praise. Here's some of the data that I had the two adventures collect over me. Yeah, it's blank. Here's all the data that I had this famous adventure collect for me for my new toy. Hands it over. Brother, this is blank. This is worthless, brother. It's just like that time when I was a child and you broke my PSP, brother. And then you gave me a PS Vita. Ah, yes, a PS Vita. I gave you a clear upgrade with no games because nobody made games on PS Vita on the American domestic market. Damn. I actually have a PS Vita too, and the only game on the PS Vita, I unlocked the laser glaive. I'm sorry, what? Screenshots right now. Give me pictures of the laser glaive. I need it. Okay. Whatever this quest was. I kind of get the rough gist of it, but I can't bring myself to care. Yes, brother. Okay, wait. To be fair, despite what people say, and despite how it's sold less, the Wii U is actually a clear upgrade from the Wii. It did have a lot more games on it. It had a lot of exclusives. It was a clear upgrade. The PSP, on the other hand, had a lot of games that came out on it, even though it ended up being a not quite so as successful of a product as PlayStation wanted. They were just too early. The technology wasn't quite there yet, but they try to make it work anyway, right? But it had a lot of games to make up for it. The PS Vita, on the other hand, had the technology that the PSP lacked, and had all the upgrades that they wanted on the original PSP, effectively. But by then, the PS Vita, the PSP had already kind of failed. So nobody wanted to make games on it. It did well in Japan, because it was domestic. So, domestic, you know, smaller dev companies and shit made games for the PS Vita. But, the PSP Vita, outside of Japan, fucking flopped because nobody outside of Japan made games for the PSP Vita. It's a two-blade arm mount with a rotary mechanism. All right, I assume you put that in. No, I want a screenshot. I still don't have a screenshot yet left. You can't tell me laser glaive and not give me a screenshot. Ah! G7. 29 months. Yo, that's fucking crazy, dog. Thank you for the prime. Any primers? But how you doing today, cutie? Hope you're having a great day, King. How are ya? How are ya? How you doing? Autobots rollout. All right, hang on. Let me go for a test sortie. Hell yeah! Informational music intensifies. There's the greatest toy salesman in Naya. All right. I assume that was all of the. Yeah, that was all of the quote unquote quests for the event, and now it's all just mini games. Let's do this side quest and unlock the last mini game, and then we'll just blitz through it. The best toy in Shinazaya, the kitchen gun. Oh man, I love. Okay, wait, hold up. I love the kitchen gun meme. Hold up. We gotta. You can't bring up the kitchen gun and not have YouTube kitchen gun. We can't bring up the kitchen gun and not watch the kitchen gun video.
This kitchen is so hard to clean. If only there was an easier way.
Hi, I'm Derek Bum. Say goodbye to daily stains and dirty surfaces with new kitchen gun.
The face of that woman.
Shots from kitchen gun. And it sparkles like new. Look how it cleans this greasy hob. Goodbye, dirt. Grubby tiles. I love you, kitchen gun. Rusty tap.
The little what? The
You can even
psychotic
use it on
laughter.
washing up. There, all clean again. New kitchen gun, now with laser sight and night vision for after dark cleaning.
Laser sight and night vision. I fucking love that meme. It's so good. It's just so good. This is how I wash my dishes. Oh no! Bang, bang, bang. Kitchen gun. I love that so much. Isn't this how America watches them normally? Zamb. Zamb. I'm really being done like this. So you bang your dishes? Bitch, you guessed it. Alright. Let's begin the minigame. And Izzy, how you doing, cutie? Welcome. Hope you're having a goody day. Hope you take care of yourself. How are you? Okay, that's actually good enough. Alright, let's begin. Start challenge. The game has officially begun. It's literally just a whack-a-mole. I'm not gonna lie, I love this toy. The minigame kinda pee-pee poo-poo. I'm just not very much like a rhythm game enjoyer, but I love the aesthetics of this motherfucker. You wanna know what's funny? The little toy of Bennett has better drip than Bennett himself. Unironically, that's right. Sorry, I got my brain. But Izzy, just you fucking remember, you little shit, adorable little fucking little cute bitch, that I love you, bitch. I ain't never gonna stop loving you. A bitch. Oh, you can charge it up now. Oh, this is fun. I like this, actually. This might be the, like, only rhythm game that I actually enjoy from Genshin to this point. I don't have to worry about 2 buttons, but there's nuance to it. Boom. I like it. Cross is so quiet today, am I? It might be because it's hot, I have the windows and doors open, so I'm trying not to be, like, too loud, too. He's focused on a 2-button minigame. You say that like I'm that distracted by I am. No, I am. All right. I maximum focus for a 2-button minigame. Absolutely. One finger for each button? No. 1 brain cell for each button. Are you kidding me? I want a custom map of the Bennett minigame. I actually would play custom rhythm minigames of the Bennett one. But the actual Liar one, I didn't give a shit about. But I actually really like this. This is right up my alley because I'm a fucking child. I need something that only the attention span of a child could overcome. Unironically, facts. I actually really like this minigame. This is great. You guys have 2 brain cells? It's 2 neurons are working full throttle. One's working one while the other's thinking about Carlia's ass. Okay, I'm sorry. Who's Carlia? Who is Carlia? I don't know who Carlia is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know who we're referring to right now. And Pickle Senpai, mwah, Yahoo, how you doing, cutie? Are you talking about a Barbarian Mommy from Baldur's Gate 3? Because the answer is yes. However, I'm pretty sure her name is not Carla. Karlach, yeah, it's Karlach. The red bitch from Baldur's Gate 3. Karlach, I don't know, bro. I don't play the game. Play with me, man. We can make the Shadow Wizard Money Gang together. Let's be the Shadow Wizard Money Gang, man. You and I, Shadow Wizard Money Gang. Alright, hell yeah. We can make the Shadow Wizard Money Gang. we could just make a full caster playthrough, alright? Shadow Wizard Money Gang. I'm good, and you? It's been a while. Hell yeah, it's been a little bit, but I hope you've been well. I've been doing okay. because of certain circumstances, I've been off keto for like 2 weeks, and I haven't been feeling super great physically, and I've just been really tired. But after today, I should be able to start going back on keto again. So once I get over keto flu, I'm gonna have energy again. So it's gonna be great. Dude, I love swimming in Fontaine. Swimming in Fontaine is so good, actually. Like, it's just really nice. Hi, good. I'm G7. Zam, daddy. And me? Alright. Cox Eldritch Blast. Shadow was in Money Gang. We love casting spells. Blast at full hex capacity. Ayo, bet. Ah. Ban G7 rigatoni. Not like this. Swimming in Fontaine is fucking amazing. I love this. I love this game. Fontaine actually is best fucking region. Holy shit. The more I play Fontaine shit, the happier I am. Like, Sumeru did not give me endorphins like Fontaine gives me endorphins, right? Did I mention there's a double-bladed chainsaw and jet-powered javelin? I'm sorry, what? Fontaine? I sure hope it does. In Discord, you raccoon? What? Oh, you put it in now? Yo, let's go. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. I'm excited to see these. First off, like, damn, Armored Core, though. But, okay, let's see. Raven! Bounce, Cox gun. That's so good. Dude, what is this paint job, though? This paint job's not doing you any favors. Yo! The laser... Okay. The giant laser... The laser pike and claws, though? Yo, that's sick. That's so cool. That's actually so sick, dude. The fuck? I want that shit. Dude, Armored Core looks great. I'm so happy. I'm definitely picking it up. Armored Core is Gundam, but better. There, I said it. Probably. At least it is now, because there's like a fully customizable game. No cap. The amount of melee type weapons is nuts. Yeah, I mean, okay. Having a giant mecha, but going full Unga Bunga with giant mecha power, that's the dream, man. That's the fucking dream, and I don't wanna hear otherwise. When your cat girl wet, when you get your cat girl wet though, oh whoa, she's zooming. All right, which side is the opening? Is it both corners? I can't tell what parts are open and what parts aren't. I'm not colorblind, but holy shit, I kind of feel like you only need one melee up in the pile bunker, your cat girl, yes. Look, you have your own Lynette. This one's mine, okay? The rifleman's pledge, but insert Lynette. This is my cat girl. There are many like her, but this is mine. Anyone playing Starfield? Umbrel and Tyler are. They've been saying some good things, which is good. My only concern is that it's a Bethesda game, and I just don't trust Bethesda at this point. But I'm glad that the game seems to be being well received, so I have hope, right? I have hope. My laptop can't run it. I wish I could play it. No. And Izzy, mwah, cute little fucker, you little bitch boy, little shit boy, you little rat, you little shit. You fucking remember, you motherfucker. Little cute bitch, little shit, mwah, that I love you, bitch. Tuh. And I never will stop loving you. A bitch. Mwah. The Moonlight Sword is in Armored Core 6. Sam. That's actually kind of awesome though. That they're still referencing their other IPs through that. That's kind of neat. It's kind of neat as fuck. I like that. Dude, I actually love swimming in Fontaine. Because swimming in Fontaine, like when you're going underwater deep like this, it just feels like you're flying, and that's so good. Because one thing that I've just wanted in Genshin for a while is like a form of flight. And this is the closest thing to it, right? Oh shit. Swimming in Fontaine feels like you're fucking flying, and that's amazing. Like, unironically, that's like actually fucking so good. I feel like I'm flying, and that's great. That's all I want. It's Dark Souls that was referencing it? No, yeah, I'm not saying that it's referencing Dark Souls. I said I'm glad that Armored Core is still referencing the other FromSoft IP. You know? Like, whether it's Dark Souls or Demon Souls or whatever, it's always cool when a game company that makes multiple games will, like, link their games together in terms of, like, the things that they show off. Like, Baldur's Gate 3's got it with, like, the unique divinity items that are effectively put into the game. And then you have the fucking, and in Armored Core from FromSoft, you have the Dark Souls and Demon Souls references. That's great. I can't hear you over how much uncultured you are. Yeah, well, you can suck on these uncultured, the gabagool. Barbacoa. You can slurp up my barbacoa, bitch. Alright, bye, Izzy. Mwah. Have a good day at work. We love you. Take care. Mwah. Invite me to dinner first? Bet. Come over to my house. We got barbacoa. we got bussy coa, baby. Just come on over, bitch boy. God, I hate the water diaper though. I hate the underwater water diaper in when you're swimming. That's like the one thing that I really don't like about Fontaine. Like, look, I get that they all become upskirt shots, but like the water diaper is like the dumbest way you could have fucking whatever. Bussy Koa, my favorite? Yeah, I thought so. As it should be. As God intended. Actually, it's from Kingsfield. Oh, that's right. Like I heard that FromSoft had other games before Demon Souls, but like they didn't do well. Pointless upskirts, yeah, for real. So I'm the uncultured swine after all. It's okay, it's okay. We can barbacoa together, G7. It's all right, baby. we can barbacoa together. Zamb. Wait, I just did that one. At least I have my barbacoa. Exactly. All right, this next one. What I marked this? What's that marked for? What does that mean? Double rainbow. What does it mean? I actually don't know why I marked that spot with a meat. Alright, hold up. Wait, I'm too curious now. Why did I mark it? I must know. I must know. Why did I mark that thing? Oh, that's right. There was that one guy buried in the fucking sand here. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna leave that guy and take care of him later. I brought you the cores you wanted. Did I? Oh, I'm missing one. Never mind. I don't have enough. I will mark the spot again. Need one more core. 7. I'm at 6. He forgot just like he said he would. Look, I know me, alright? I said I'd forget because I was probably gonna forget, and I was right.
Zip on up.
Oh, whoops. What's your deal? So he's just a fisherman, question mark? Ooh, Hydroculus. Alright, hold up. Where am I? I'm like here, right? Coral shelf underneath the water? Yeah, I got that. Nice. Alright, where's that otter going? Thank you, otter. Appreciate the fucking loot. Perish. Alright. I wasn't even trying to get distracted by the side shit. I was just trying to get my gabagool, but... I love the otter. Look at him. It's hard to believe that they would drown their own children to steal food from their wives. Real otter things. Actual otter moments, chat. Alright? Otters will drown their own young if they think they can bully their wives out of more food. This is an actual thing that happens in the wild. Don't bonk me, it's facts. Isn't that how it always is? Never intended to get sidetracked, but sidetracked anyways? Facts. True. True. Actual truth. Why? Ow! Look, all I've done is tell the truth, okay? All I've ever done was tell the truth, okay? The truth hurts, Cross? Yeah, but it shouldn't hurt me, the person telling the truth. If an otter dies, it goes to the otter world. It goes to the Ot for life. The otter place. There's the good place, the bad place, and the otter place, you know? It's funnier in my head. Mood. My head is laughing. Ayo. Which head? Which head is laughing? I'd be concerned if the other head was laughing. Damn. Damn, I'm leaving forever. The laser dagger is a high-frequency butterfly knife. Yo, that's sick. That's fucking dope. Wait, there's heelfish somewhere here. Oh, there they are. They were just invisible for some fucking reason. What's here? It's like a undersea chasm here. What's the deal with this place? Activate the conch. Wait, wasn't this the Alice in Wonderland shit place? With the ocean in and shit? I feel like it was. So no head? Snap stream chat over the knee, so no head? Okay, this is the last shiny, I think. Alright, and Tom's on. Mwah, little cute fucker, little bitch boy, little shit boy. Mwah, better be having a good time, taking taking care of yourself in the land of the Finns. You little cute fucker, little bitch boy, little shit boy. Mwah. Fuck remember you little shit. That I love you, bitch. Mwah. And I never gonna stop loving you. A bitch. Mwah. Yeah, I already did this one. Damn. This place is cool as shit, though. I really like all the Fontaine's content to this point. Like, I was, like, iffy with, like, the fucking, Sumeru stuff. And the majority of the Inazuma stuff was really good, but... why is that thing aggroed on me? I think I'm supposed to go this way? I'll take that. Haha, get fucked. Alright. Feels like maybe there should be like a separate way up this way or something. Where am I going even? Hold up. Give me your shit. Give me your shit. Ooh, crystal fly. I'll take that. Damn it, that was just for Mora. I was like, maybe that'll open a hidden passageway. Got Assassin's Creed Unity. Got a doctor's appointment later this month. Hope all your checkup stuff turns out goody. Truly, that is the ideal. Where am I supposed to go? Where am I? Test samples from sus-looking moles? Oh, no. Hope everything's alright, though. How do I get to this last challenge? I don't know the area nearly as well as I should. Aha! I think. Okay. This is not what I thought it was. Unless it is! Unless I'm just fucking dumb. And I went down instead of going up like a moron. I think that is the case. I think I just went down instead of up like a moron.
Gather.
Here come the fireworks!
Gotcha. Quietly now.
Alright. Apparently there's a Hydroculus here that I missed somehow. How? I hear it. I hear it! It's here! Where is it? Don't tell me it's like through the ceiling right above me. I think it is. I think it is like somewhere right above me in the ceiling somewhere. How do I get there? Hold up. Okay, wait, hold up. How do I get that one? Unlocks after time mark world quest. Enter the cave right under the arch. Can be found in the... How do I swap the layer of the map that I'm on? I can zoom in and out, and that's fine. But I don't know how to... Aha! Oh, that's complicated looking. Why did it take me all the way over there? Okay, I'm so confused.
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
I definitely pray that it's not cancer. Oh, wow. There was one right here that I wasn't paying attention to. You're joking. There was one right there that I wasn't looking. You're fucking joking. What? Oh. What? I did not mean to... What? I don't know what the fuck just happened. What's going on? We're in a different place now. Where is this? Searching. No data concerning this place has been found in my memory banks. You haven't been here before either. Affirmative, there's no need to worry. He found the secret. Odds of being the Nazarikiran Cruz Ordo is high. This is the place we're looking for then. Do you remember anything useful upon arriving here, Seymour? Negative. Need further analysis. We're gonna have to wait for a long time. Record space collating starting. Total fire retired. Unknown. Interactive functions cease temporarily while this is ongoing. Wait, hold on a second first. Roger, interrupting space collation process. What are your instructions? We don't know a lot about you, Seymour. All we know is that your master isn't a mare, but someone named Marianne. Affirmative, Marianne is my master. According to my standard deduction module, the odds of finding clues as to whereabouts here are high. Tell us a bit more about yourself and Marianne, so we might know how to help you. What would you like to ask? Tell us about yourself, Seymour. I'm prototype, blah blah blah. Garbled mechanical noises to accompany and protect my master. Garbled mechanical noises is my creator. Equipped with the most advanced optics, memory storage unit. More impressive one. The more impressive the equipment, the harder it is to fix when it's broken, right? Before you do your collection thing, there's things that you can't tell us about, even if you knew. Bunch of garbled mechanical noises. What's an agent assistant? Agent refers to a member of the Marchus Phantom who overtakes investigations. Assistant refers to Seymour prototype AV. Okay, so she was a Marchus Phantom agent. So she was part of the military police. Affirmative. If that's who she is, looking for official records be faster. Her role as an agent was not publicized. So she was a secret agent. I see. Breaking down again. Ask a different question. Oh, Genshin. Giving us more questions than we ever get answers to. We find clues about her whereabouts here. Blah, blah, blah. Fugitive elements. Accompany her and blah, blah, blah. Following some Ingo. Jacob Ingo. Me, I'm not afraid of you, random bandit NPC in Skyrim all running away real quick. I love this game. the false bandit bravado as they run away is actually it's definitely unintended, but in the end it makes for some great storytelling, right? I'm not afraid of you, dude. You're running right now. Why are you running? Why are you running? So we just need to wait. Okay. All right. Affirmative. My calculations determine that this is the highest whatever. I like that the traveler just has lines, but I hate that none of it's voiced. You and Paimon and Seymour have the conversation about Elias. It's good to know that you're fine. Seymour leaving to perform your record won't be a problem, would it? Affirmative. I don't detect any source of danger. You can just stay here for now. Blah, blah, blah. We'll come back and see you then.
Take it easy.
Whoa. Key to some place in the Institute. Drained conch cup. So, is there a purpose to this place? Or... Oh, Anne is here too. Wait, is this Marianne? Or is this like the remnant of Marianne? Much better. Maybe I should drop the title. It was fake after all. Your story has just begun. And it's just a little Oceanid, I guess. But they share names, and that makes things a little fucky. Paimon is a powerful eater. Links to the past, that's what we came here in the first place, but my head is a mess. Discuss Anne? Mary Ann said that your birth was a beautiful accident. What does that mean? My birth was a coincidence. I was someone she dreamed of, the form that she took in that place. Perhaps it might have ended. Maybe it's something about a happily ever after. Mary Ann didn't actually explain who Anne is. Mary Ann is also an Oceanid. And Anne is created from Mary Ann. That's what I believe as well. If that's the case, the things that I remember during our journeys should have been her memories, or so I think. But your knowledge and experience cannot exceed that of the main body. But when you met her, you became your own entity. Without a main body to restrict and control you. Become the master of your own fate. Paimon gets it now, so that means that Peticho, Al, and the others are creations just like her. Except those were never truly sentient, right? So who is Mary Ann in that case? The name is very familiar. It's like a part of my body has been frozen. Any other thoughts? Can I introduce you to my friend Seymour? Children brought before me. It was a lovely place. Everything was new and shiny just as before. Vibrant and excited. Later they changed and something stopped being the same. The people changed too. The Institute of old did not have sunlight. It was very warm, but the place grew colder. Anything else do you recall? I just grow very frightened and sad, and that's the best I can do for now. Many terrible things happened here. I sense many emotions. But all of them make me feel like a strange sort of pain. There's all sort of shards and impurities embedded in my bodies. Alright. And Princess Lyris. I suspect that she was only ever a character in the story. In that tale, we simply needed to save her and defeat the foul dragon Narcissus. That was my original purpose, my original wish. And all stories have their origins. Speaking of that, Anne, we've heard you mention before a place called Narcissan Cruise Institute before. If we go by Cross's logic, the Kingdom and the Adventure Team might have had the story and origins in the Institute and Ordo. That is possible. It feels like we've got our hands on some new clues, maybe not. Recall something else. Seems terrifying, blah, 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 blah. What's in the future? Something about the future. She can see the future? Question mark? Or pleased to have met you too as well, Anne. Becoming friends is something that, something... It's so wordy. The chance I might be able to think of some lovely things. If I do, you'll be the first to know. I detect an ocean biological signature. Oh, you finally woke up. Negative. My previous clockwork cycles were spent collating fragmented data, searching for useless information. We're not going to be able to see any of the photos inside, were we? Affirmative. Oh yes, Paimon introduced you. This is Anne, an ocean and a friend of ours. Anne, this is, I know, you're the silly dog, Seymour. Huh? I like the relevant data. I do not believe we have had the honor of meeting Ocean and Anne. I never met you before, but I knew from the moment that I saw you, you must be Seymour. What's going on here? Must be... No, I don't know either. I feel strange. Note. Regular space collation has, can decrease the frequency of such issues effectively. Well, let's bring you up to speed then. So Seymour's searching for Marianne. Oh, no wonder that name felt familiar. The person Seymour mentioned and looking for was also named Marianne. Note. Regular record speech collation can decrease the frequency of such issues. Paimon's had it with you, silly dog. Anyways, they can't be the same Marianne, though, right? You must have met someone named Marianne in the past. Perhaps read or heard about such a person from sources apart from myself. That was her name for sure. We'll call her Marianne in Anaposis Marianne 1, the one you're looking for, Marianne 2. Negative. The Marianne that I'm searching for is higher sequential priority. She's Marianne 1. Why don't you look at it this way, Seymour? 2 is bigger than 1. Doesn't that also make it good 2? Your claim. Sorting data fragments. He stopped functioning. Silly dog. Paimon didn't think you had any mean bones in you, Anne, but you sure do. Don't know why, but I suddenly felt compelled to do that. For the following 15 reasons, I assess your perspective is illogical. Alright, that stuff doesn't matter. Come, good doggy. Sit. Understood. Why? If you sit, we'll be able to improve the photo-taking stability, right? Yes, do you need to take a photo, Ocean and Anne? I'm equipped with the most advanced optics from Fontaine Institute of Natural Philosophy. I can... Oh, there's no need, but thank you. Understood. Yeah. It's the same Marianne. It has to be. Seymour's getting played with left and right over here. You want to go to Anaposis, Seymour? Yes, that you can meet that Marianne, see if the one you're looking for or not. Well, you said it makes sense. Affirmative. A reasonable suggestion. Well, then let's go. Actually, I don't think you need to trouble. I can show Seymour the way. Are you sure you'll be fine? Yes, I know Seymour's very reliable. We'll meet you back here later. The random unmarked side quest. Okay, can I just wait here, or should I come here the next day? What happens if I place down a teleport? Fuck. Cannot use in current area. You bastard. You bastard person. Oh, it doesn't matter because I can just teleport straight here. How do I leave this place? Ah, I just read the book. And is there self-insert in the dream that she had based on the expedition that you did before? Naruhodo. I see. Okay, the only issue now is that there should be a Hydroculus somewhere around these parts. Is it that room over there? It's probably this room over here, huh? Definitely this room. Ah!
Solidify!
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Why were there fucking... Why were there goddamn whatchamacallit in there? Rift Towns in there.
Treasure. One way to draw your target.
Another drained conch cup. The fuck are they supposed to do? Alright. I assume I need to like wait like in like an actual day, like a real life day. Why were they fucking? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Why were they fucking, chat? Chat, let's play Who's That Pokemon? Why were they fucking? Why is that Pokemon having sex, chat? What's with that Vaporeon, chat? Let go of it! Chat, what are you doing to that Vaporeon, chat? Why is there a Gardevoir with a massive foot cock, chat? I am in pain. Help me. I am under the water. White Vaporeon must be a shiny. Oh shit. Is that why? Is that like a region? Is that like a regional special Pokemon, chat? Oh no. You are in pain. We are in pain. Your pain. Soviet fucking Bugs Bunny meme. Our pain. Our pain. God, I love swimming in this game. Swimming in this game is just so good. They need to, like, retroactively make all the other swimming locations like Fontaine. From now on forever. They need to, like, re-fucking... Ow! What do you mean I lost 3 seconds? I didn't touch that. Remember, I may be seeing you in October, Cross. I am not a crook. I feel like that shouldn't have counted as a touch. I feel like I was far enough away from that it shouldn't have counted. Also, let me catch some crystal flies. Other great thing about Fontaine. The crystal flies under the water. Because you effectively have flight, you can just get them all. You just get them all, chat. You just get them all. It's so good. It's actually so good. Actually way better than it has any right to be. Ew, combat. Ew, combat challenge. My issues with combat challenges in Genshin now, though, is that none of them are good combat challenges. They're all, like, boring.
Cue the spotlight.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Fire hazard. Offensive reprise.
Stabilize.
Surprise! Be amazed. Over here.
Busted.
Nice and easy. The good thing is that they actually dropped mats. That's neat, I guess. That's neat, I suppose. I suppose. Wait. Ugh, there's so many. Why? Oh, wait. Wait, what? That was that not it? Am I in the wrong area? But I got the achievement for that. I'm so confused.
Gather.
Wait, where's the last 2 barrels? Oh. Oh, I didn't think that was actually gonna fire out to that thing. Every location has 3 battles. Why are they not all just next to each other? Why are they separated like this? That's annoying.
Easy money.
What am I stuck on?
Take it easy.
This is awkward.
Solidify.
Surprise! The fuse is lit.
Alright. perish already. Just die. Thank you. Oh, hey.
Ooh,
Neato.
did I find any firework materials in here?
I'm supposed to kill these guys. Okay, okay, I see.
Gather.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over. Bust it.
Over here! Let the magic begin! Step on up! Fire hazard!
Perish! Ow!
Gotcha! Over here! Here come the fireworks! Step on up!
Quietly now.
And then the next area is gonna be super far away for no fucking reason, isn't it? Yeah, there. Yeah, of course it is. All right. Might as well do these damn puzzles while I'm here. Oh! Why do I need to hit it multiple times? It could have just taken me all the way up there in one go.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
It could and should have just taken me up there in one go. Why did I have to work for that? The fuck? The flippity flying fuck. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Oh, I see, I see, I see, I see, I see.
Easy money.
I like that. That was actually kind of neat. Very simple and straightforward puzzle, but like in a good way. In a very good way. I like that.
Surprise!
Boom. Give me that ore. Alright. I should just be able to teleport to the... What the... Oh yeah, because I want to put a fucking marker in an area of the map that doesn't exist, Genshin. Think. Think, Hoyoverse, think. Insert Omni-Man meme.
Quake.
Come on.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Cha.
Step on up! Cue the spotlight!
Perish. Perish. Perish.
A festive reprise!
Order guide you.
Oh, you're alive! You bitch!
Bust it.
Fuse is lit! Let me amuse myself.
Gotcha.
How dare you live? I love the Thorn spell, dude. Thorn Whip, fucking,
Surprise!
Thorn Whip, Entangling Vines, Thorny Vines, all that shit. It's super good. People sleep on the Druid spell list, man. People sleep hard on the Druid spell list, and that's their fault, alright? Unironically, Druid spell list so good, which means Ranger spell list so good, because the Ranger spell list is just the Druid spell list. It's hella good. I love all the waterfalls. I do wish that you could do the Tears of the Kingdom thing, though, where you could just fly up the waterfalls with, like, an item or a character ability or some shit. That'd be kind of neato. Place them down, Griffey aggro the room, and then we close the door? Hell yeah. And then they take damage getting to you, and if you knock them back, the damage is based on distance displaced / travel. So then if you Thunder Wave them, knock them back into the room, they'll take damage again on top of the Thunder Wave, on top of the knockback. That shit just doesn't end.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Ship on up. Be amazed. Time for a light show.
Oh, that's new. I've never seen that one before. That one is new. That one is new.
Stabilize.
Oh,
Here comes the catch.
yeah. Alright,
Busted.
we got it. Everything's fine.
Over here.
Everything's fine.
Ship
Everything's
on
fine.
up.
Everything's fine.
Fire hazard.
Okay, hold up. I gotta see the details in that one. Cherubic sea hair. Sea hair? Is that supposed to be a rabbit? What is that? And Sleepy DJ. Mwah. Yahoo. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the folly. Kudu kudu. How you doing, baby? Alright. I like that these guys are a little bit closer together. I don't like that I have to walk between them. I'd rather have them all be in one place, or do what some of the older events did and just transported you between the places. That was kind of nice. So not having that all of a sudden is really annoying.
Let the magic begin. Ship on. Time for a light show.
Why are they so far away?
A festive reprise.
I will have order. Gather.
Surprise. Cue the spotlight.
Here comes the catch. Gotcha.
Oh, that's a big boy. That's slightly problematic. Nope. Alright. Ma, there's a weird fucking cat outside. Dude. I really wish that was like a real person having done that instead of like an edited video. If life would be perfect if that hadn't been an edited video. It's still really good. I appreciate the meme. It's fucking amazing, but it just hits different knowing that like that shit was
Order
edited
guide you.
and not like the actual situation.
Game's up. Fun's over. Busted.
Ship on up. Let the magic begin. Oh.
Die. 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 Fuck.
Solidify.
Ship on up. Surprise. Be amazed. Here come the fireworks. The fuse is lit.
Alright. The only thing vaguely interesting about these combat events are that things last long enough for you to do like a full rotation or two. And that's kind of it. That's like the only thing actually interesting about the combat events. I feel like the combat events are just kind of a waste overall. Which is like not exactly their fault. Like not the fault of the event itself, but like actually, well, yeah, I mean, it is the fault of the event if the devs don't handle it well, I guess. Never mind, I take that back. Ma, there's a really weird hair outside. The only thing vaguely interesting about these combat events is nothing? Yeah, facts. You're right, you're right, you're right. I was being too nice.
Stabilize.
Quietly now.
What do you mean left for now, progress saved? Oh, well. Oh, come on. Let me guess, I'm supposed to hit that thing. Yep. Alright. I wouldn't do them if it wasn't limited and gave primos, but then again, I don't do Abyss very much either. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about Salsa. Am I going to die soon? Jesus. Oh, she's been diagnosed with OCD. I enjoy Genshin's combat, so I'm fine with the combat events. I just wish they were, like, more interesting, right? Like, I like it when they, like, add, like, it's like, oh, here's, like, a combat event, but here's, like, all these different bonuses, or, like, you know, try giving it, like, this different flavor and shit, right? I just, The problem is Genshin, like, Genshin's combat is fun. I really like it. I do. But, like, Abyss and the, Abyss is just stressful for the little, and doesn't give enough rewards. And then the, and then the actual combat events never really feel like they... Is this Tears of the Kingdom? It's a whole ass underground spot here. What the hell? Why can't I go down further? Oh, this is the upcurrent that leads me out. Oh, wait, yeah, I think I've been here before once. I don't remember what we did, but I do remember coming here once. Yeah, there's a water current preventing me from leaving. Yeah, we have been here before. Yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right. Cool down the water? Yeah, it's related to that. I remember now.
Over here. Cue the spotlight.
This is order. Solidify.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
Time for a light show. A festive reprise.
God damn it. Landed on the wrong motherfucker.
Quietly now.
I want to beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Busted.
Step on up. Surprise.
Baldur's Gate actually lets you do that though. Improvised weapons. The fact that you can use other people as weapons in Baldur's Gate 3. Zam. It's easier if you have Tavern Brawler and then you get to Act 2 and you get a fucking shirt that gives you bull strength. So you don't have to be raging for advantage. I respec my Karlach into like 1 level Barbarian, the rest into Monk with Tavern Brawler. So she's a strength-based, fisty beat 'em up. So she just kicks all sorts of ass. It's so good.
Gather.
Unironically, highly recommend.
Things are about to get dicey.
Over here. Let the magic begin.
Quietly now.
Die. 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 Die.
Go up the ship too.
Solidify.
Here comes the cash.
Over here.
Oh, come on. I'm so close to my ult. Why am I finishing these with a fraction of my ult left constantly? What's happening? I'm missing one? Thought I did it all. What am I missing? Hold on. Why is it all the way back there? It went from here to here and suddenly jumps like across the whole fucking map. Usually when they have like combat events with locations this stretched out, usually they give you like some sort of teleporter to like carry you. But they don't do that for this one for some reason, and it's really annoying.
We'll have order.
Surprise.
Slightly irritating, not gonna lie. But here we are. Can't destroy those, Sag. Oh, that's a lot of fish. I'll take those.
Solidify.
A mystic reprise.
Order guide you.
Over here.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
That's not fair that you guys died right before I could get my skill off. I needed those EXP points. What the hell? How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Taking care of yourself. How you?
Nirvana. Cue the spotlight. Over here.
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now.
Doing good. How the gaming? Gaming going all right. I have work in like an hour though. Fuck. The good news though is that we pretty much got all of the Genshin event done. That's that. Boom. We went up 6 battle pass levels. Hey, and a standard banner pull. Oh, we have 6 pulls. Chat, let's get a goal. 6 pulls. Ah, fuck. That's trash. Alright. Gold. Trash. All blues calling it fuck you. Gold. Fuck. Not like this. Gold. Hey, there's a purple. It wasn't all blue. Fuck you. Hey, yo. I'll take it. I need some microcons. All right. I'll fucking take that. That's actually huge. That's actually huge for my UwU. I'm 1 away. Chat, I'm 1 away. I'm 1 away. 1 away from 60% crit damage on all fit. Yo, I just need 1 more Micah. Gold. Fuck. At least we got a purple and it was Micah. That's really huge, actually. Unironically, actually fucking massive. Dude, we're so close, man. Fuck. It's pronounced Micah? That's how they pronounced it, I think. Get a... Wow! Another Bennett! Wow! 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 So useless, actually. It's actually pointless. It doesn't do anything. Unironically, it actually does 0. Absolutely nothing, this motherfucker. Alright. I wish there was just a buy all button. And then the game would tell you, oh, you have enough, or you don't have enough. Why is there no buy all button? The fact that I have to do this all, oh, fuck, 1 by 1 and accidentally clicking off gets rid of it, that's annoying. That's pee pee poo poo. That was it. How close am I to getting Liney to the next ascension? Enough. I just need the gears. Hold up. Wait a minute. I also need to spend resin, and we need to run through this Scamba. The clockwork Gabagool. Gonna buy all event button 2 years from now. it takes them a couple of years to add quality of life stuff to Genshin. Yeah, for no fucking reason, it takes forever for Genshin to get quality of life. Also, I want to point out 69. Nice. Of course it's 69. Cockwork time? Exactly. Ascend! Imagine having the resources to just max level a character immediately. In Honky Donkey Star Rail. Imagine. Boom. Okay, what I need? I have enough of these. I need more of these. I need 6 of those, and I need 7 more of those. I need so much gear, but like I can't be bothered to do overworld farm because I'm busy, and also I'd rather spend more time on Star Rail instead. Only because you know, I have less characters built in Star Rail. I need more resources in Star Rail than I do in Genshin. Need 6. So I finished building Liney, and his personal damage kind of nuts. Trying to go back to Ganyu in comparison, her personal damage is pitiful compared. Yeah. In fairness, that's because Liney pretty much can't vape or melt. Because he's kind of meant to be monopyro, and it's clear that that's his design. That's why they jacked up his personal damage. On the other hand, if you do melt Ganyu, she'll compare outperform, but it requires more effort. Liney is really good damage for low effort, and that's great because you need low effort characters like that. Mainly trying mono ice Ganyu. Yeah, it's because mono Ganyu sucks ass. Morgana is only good because of the insane crit damage increase. And even then, you're better off with Ayaka. Because Ayaka's the one with the nuke damage. Ganyu is meant for melt. Because her Wanderer troop set gives her EM. And EM doesn't benefit from freeze. Also, her weapon, you know, you know, her charge attacks are where all of her damage is in. And to amplify that, you really want melt. I'm thinking about doing Liney with 2 Pyro and Lynette. Do it. You could do, Liney, probably Bennett, because especially if you have C6, he'll also amp Pyro damage further. Liney, Bennett, Lynette, and, you probably, Zhangling. Everything is a Zhangling buff, okay? Yeah. Zhangling. Everything's a Zhangling buff. This is Zhangling impact. For real. Unironically, everything is a Zhangling buff. It sucks because I haven't touched her in 2 years and she does some big, the same damage as back then. Of course she does. She's the same character from back then. Unless you've been building up her artifacts. Or like, you know, unless you like get like a new artifact that's released specifically for her and shit, it's never gonna do amazing damage. Either you work on your character more, or your damage suffers. That's just the reality of that's how the shit works, right? Like what else is supposed to happen? Oh my god. I just realized both cat girls need Ever Amber. Saying this is big damage and this is kind of mid now. Dude, my Ganyu hits like 90 to like 100 something K charge attacks. So it's a build issue. It's a skill issue. But yeah, no, both of the cat girls use the same boss mats. Her and Kiara both use where's Kiara? Her and Kiara both use Ever Amber. That's kind of sick. Today's Friday, so neither cat girl needs today's yeah, she hits about 30k per charge, bro. My Ganyu hits 30k per charge if she's not melting. So I feel that. But once you start melting and you have like damage amps like Bennett and or Shenhe, she goes from like 30k to like 60k and then melts into like 90k plus. So like it's yeah, you just have to build. I hate it when people go like, "Oh, this character's damage sucks." It's like, no, that character's damage doesn't suck. You just didn't build him enough, and you just happen to build the other character better, and or the other character just requires less build for more damage, but has a lower damage ceiling. It's always frustrating because people just like see, oh, this is the immediate numbers that I'm looking at with like the garbage that I put together, and then I'm gonna be like, that's not enough, and I'm like, yeah, well, you gotta build to their strengths, man. It's called optimizing. It's not even min-maxing or chasing meta. It's just called optimizing your damage output, because you're playing around the way a character is built. You can't play Hu Tao, spam her normals, and say Hu Tao's damage is fucking mid. Hu Tao's damage is not mid, right? You're playing her wrong. You can't play a character wrong and say that it's mid, and then afterwards when somebody points that out to you, and you know, like some people straight up, some people. It's crazy the arguments that I've heard about like about games like this, where it's like, look, I get it's a single player experience. You don't have to do anything that I'm suggesting, but you can't say that like a character is like damage is like mid, or like, you know, it suffers for like whatever when you're not playing it right. You know, I see so many people just play characters wrong and or aren't doing what the character is meant to do, and be like, yeah, the damage sucks. I'm like, yeah, of course it sucks, because you're bad. I'm not saying skill issue, but you are bad. Every time I see a Hu Tao spamming normals, I die inside. Not because you're not entitled to play a character the way you want to, but because I know that you're gonna play the character wrong, and then you're gonna bitch about it afterwards, right? Every Hu Tao player that does Hu Tao normals is going to complain about the damage afterwards, and they're all dumb. And every single person that does that is dumb. And you know they're all gonna fucking bitch and moan about it afterwards. All right, let's roll some artifacts. Let's get this out of the way. Let's open up some artifact inventory space. God damn, they're all like not amazing, but not worth like sacrificing. I play a Hu Tao with normals, but I use her with Yunjin. Yeah, I assume you're gonna make that work enough, but that's still not like I'm not gonna tell you how to play. However, Thorns plus Hunger of Hadar, yes, dude. Okay. The thing that I notice about people who play D&D are that they get obsessed with number chasing. D&D is not about chasing big damage. It's about storytelling, right? And in combat, what's more interesting? The storytelling of I hit him with my big stick, or I set up, or my teammates and I colluded and cooperated to set on multiple field effects, strategize and control the battlefield, to place them into chokeholds, where we force them to like slowly suffer and perish as we rain down magic from the heavens. What's narratively more interesting? I don't think we need an answer to that question, because I just answered it. It's the second half, right? D&D is about chasing dragons as a part. I mean, and the thing is, people knock it, and yeah, that can be disruptive when done at poor timing, but in the end, we talk about it, right? That's storytelling. Is it good storytelling? Debatable. But it's storytelling, and that's the point of D&D, is to tell a story. with your friends or alone if you're playing Baldur's Gate 3 alone. You know, the point is storytelling, right? It's not about numbers. Like, the numbers do matter, right? Because sometimes you just need to nuke a motherfucker. That's reality. Is that, you know, when you're fighting like that big boss with like 400 HP, you're gonna need big damage. They're gonna just fucking resist your crowd control spells, and you're gonna need big damage. And when you're in that spot, you need that person that's specialized for big damage. That's 100% reality, right? But D&D's more about chasing numbers, right? Literally, definitely not waiting right outside the Thorns and Hadar to shoot any escapees. Yeah, wombo combo them. Be tactical, you know? Control the battlefield. You're mages, right? That's what you're there for. You use magic. You have the world at your fingertips. And sometimes it's fun and good to just nuke, right? And for some people, that's more fun. For me, I like the challenge of letting enemies get close and knowing that I can take damage, right? But I build around that concept. I stack AC on my units. I min-max them for like, or min-max / optimize them for like that specific form of combat. And that's storytelling. That's what my versions of my characters are good at. And that's great. Like, don't let anyone tell you how to play D&D. On one hand, if you ever get like a player that's like, all right, I'm playing a Gloomstalker Ranger, which honestly is like the best ranger. I'm playing a Gloomstalker Ranger. I'm gonna take over the party and insist that we all travel at night and that we all try to like a metagame maximize my ability to turn invisible in darkness. I'm gonna buy everyone a bullseye lantern, and if you're not playing the way I want you to play, then you're playing it wrong. If they're one of those players, kick him out. Because like, look, there's nothing wrong with the team, you know, playing around other teammates' strengths. It is a storytelling game. It is a group game. But that also means that you shouldn't be forcing the group to play an entirely one way that doesn't make sense for the lore of like the other characters. For example, if the whole team are humans, they're not gonna want to be going around traveling at night because the Kobold Gloomstalker Ranger insists on it. You're like the little caveman lizard. Your opinion doesn't matter in lore. Like, no one's gonna fucking listen to that. Like, yeah, sure, the mechanical advantages in the metagame is like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And when the party occasionally fights at night and they see that you can turn invisible like in the darkness, and that's really cool, and they're gonna be like, whoa, that's amazing. However, you know, nobody likes the night shift, right? Fuck those people that can sink into the... Okay, yeah. And I'm saying that like if the whole team made characters that are like better at nighttime and the whole team just travels at night, then that's fine, right? But you can't make like a character that like forces certain expectations on the rest of the party. I've seen a lot of weird justifications for various D&D shit that like I sit there and go like, I mean, on one hand, you're justified in having that opinion and, you know, speaking in that manner. You're not entirely wrong. Like, if it is a team game, people should cooperate, but that also means that if you want to optimize a certain way that forces the whole party to play in a completely different direction than what their character's intended for, you're in the wrong too, right? Which is one of the reasons why I like BG3, because like, hey, you're just gonna figure it out, right? Worst case scenario, you're just gonna figure it out. Unlike tabletop, where, you know, everything's one and done, if the team wipes, you can reload a save, you can attempt it again. And you can just bash your head against the wall until you succeed, until you get lucky enough to succeed. Worst case scenario, you guys got this. It's not a big deal if like if your teammates aren't super optimal, like whatever. But you can also in turn be super optimal if that's what you want to be. You could all metagame cooperate together, because it's not like you're like, unlike normal D&D when you're working together alongside the DM to tell a group story alongside the DM. There's no DM. It's player versus computer. It's PvE. You know, you can metagame the shit out of it, and it's not actually a problem. Just have fun. Just find whatever works for, you know, your co-op group and just go for it, right? It's great. It's great. BG3 is great. BG3 is like huge for D&D. Especially since like it's so hard for people to like meet up and do D&D. Cuz like I love D&D. I like running D&D. I like playing D&D. I prefer playing over running too. And I can run a mean D&D sesh. But you know, I just want to play. And also I don't have the time to prep sessions. And so I can just play Baldur's Gate. It's all prepped for us. None of us have to work. We can all just have fun. We can all just enjoy it. Because we can just click into the game when we just happen to be free together. You don't even have to plan anything. You don't have to coordinate it. Oh, that's pretty good. You don't even have to coordinate anything. You just all happen to be online, and that's good enough. It just works. It's just, oh, we're all online at this time? You guys want to play some D&D? Hell yeah, gamer. And then you just go into it. It's great. Having that option is so huge that, like, you can't get in regular tabletop. Sent you pics of the room? Ayo, hold up. Alright. I'm gonna share it with the chat if that's okay. The GIF Yankee Crush. Yeah, oh. Arms of Hadar. Just, strength grabbing everything. And underneath that, Thorns, which are all dex saves. If you're good at dex saves, you're probably not good at strength saves. If you're good at strength saves, you're probably not good at dex saves. Exception is Barbarian. Barbarian are proficient in strength saves and get advantage in dex saves, but they're still going to take half damage from everything. So even if they're a bear barbarian, taking half damage from all of this, yeah, look at that. The thorns and the grippy, slippy tentacles, dude. I'm glad that you and Griffnell are, like, figuring out combos and shit. Because, like, once again, I don't want to tell anybody how to play their fucking game, right? I just want you guys to have fun, you know? But I also don't want to, like, introduce you to, like, really, like, giga powerful broken combos without you guys coming across them, like, organically. Because, let's be honest, it's way more fun when you organically come across, like, oh, let me try this. Oh, while you're doing that, let me try this. And experimentation is incredibly more fun and incredibly more rewarding than being told, hey, just do it like this. I don't like all these online guides. Woo! God piece. Crit rate, crit damage, energy recharge, EM on the ooh. 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 Yeah, no, like, yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, sometimes everybody needs some guidance. Everyone needs, like, some direction of, like, oh, another crit rate roll. Of, like, hey, this is, like, a thing that you can do. Like, think around this, and then let people elaborate from there. That's, like, really great. Is it possible to be a class where I can turn to a big wolf for melee and be an archer for range situation? Yes, it's called a druid. Druids can shapeshift and turn into wolves. Or be a bard. Bards get polymorph. Actually, wait. In BG3, you can't polymorph offensively. So no, you in regular tabletop, I would say be a bard, right? You can polymorph yourself into a giant direwolf or a Tyrannosaurus Rex or what the fuck ever. So you can get in melee. Or you can but you can also be at range. Be like a Valor Bard or Swords Bard and get 2 fucking attacks per turn at level 6+, and have that flexibility back and forth. I think that ideal D&D is when you have a specialty, but you are well-rounded, right? In Baldur's Gate 3, you probably want to be a druid. On top of that, you probably want to be a druid with dual-wielding hand crossbows. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Be a druid with a gun. Be a druid with dual 9mm, alright? And hear me out. That's because when you're dual-wielding, normally to fire a crossbow, a hand crossbow, with an offhand is a bonus action and requires the crossbow expert feat. In Baldur's Gate 3, it's just regular dual wielding. You don't need the feat for it. Instead, the feat makes it so that you can fire the crossbows in melee. So you can gun kata in melee if you get crossbow expert, which is also really cool. But that means as a druid you can get 2 attacks as if you have extra attack at level 1, and at level 2 you can start transforming to other monsters. Although your transformation list is a bit more limited, but yeah, be a druid. Be a druid, get 2 hand crossbows. That's my recommendation for what you want there. You can use a bow. You can use a bow for other stuff, but your range options will be a little bit more limited comparatively. Which frankly, there's nothing wrong with that. Firing 1 bow shot per round is not, is not that much worse. I just want to pew pew when they get close, turn into Big Wolf and go nom nom, yeah. But if you want to pew pew, you really want to pew pew. I would recommend hand crossbows, just because you get 1 more pew. Your range is a little bit shorter, true, and the damage dice is a little bit smaller, true. But honestly, in D&D, the damage of the modifier that you attach at the end is technically more valuable than the damage provided by the dice itself, because the dice is random and the added modifier is static, right? The reliability it hits different, okay? I promise. But yeah, my recommendation is be a druid. Druids are hella fun too, especially because you can also get a bunch of crowd control spells. You can put like a bunch of like entangling thorns on an area. Yo, crit damage. Yo, this is a good piece. You can put like a bunch of entangling thorns in an area, entangle them, then they have disadvantage to hit you, they can't move, and you have advantage to hit them, so you can pew pew even harder. And if they get caught up at an edge, you can transform into a wolf. I would say Circle of the... I believe it's Moon Druid that gets the better transformations. I know there's Circle of the Moon. Yeah, Moon Druid I believe is a transformation one. There's Moon Druid, Spores Druid, and there's one other, and I don't remember what that one is. I think it's maybe Stars. But yeah, you want to be Moon Druid for better transformations. And yeah, be a Moon Druid with dual handies. Exactly. Yeah, I'm playing Moon Druid. Yeah. Moon Druid is a transformation druid. And if you get dually hand crossbow, yo, this piece though. If you get dually hand crossbows as a Moon Druid, you can really go pew pew, and also have the melee backup. Yeah, it's really good. That's my personal recommendation for what you want there. Although, if you don't want to transform, but you want to be really good at range, but also really good at melee, be a ranger. You pick up ranger. You can do ranger knight if you want heavy armor for some reason. But you can build strength ranger, and as long as you have like a 14 dex, you can pick up the archery fighting style. You can pick up archery, the gloves of archery, and dual hand crossbows, and you can just go to town. You pick up Colossus Slayer, so if the enemy's injured, you do an extra d8 damage. It's free damage every turn. Helps kill things faster, and or Horde Breaker for like, if you want to take care of hordes. You have options, So if you don't care about the transformation, oh, and another crit rate. Wow, we got 4 crit rate rolls. We got 4 crit rate rolls and a crit damage roll. That's a piece. That's a fucking piece, dog. My Raiden Shogun eating good tonight, chat. This was our old one. We get 3 more crit rate. We get 10 more crit damage for 5 energy recharge. And we get 3 more EM. Now that's a fucking piece, chat. Worth it. Absolutely fucking worth it. Holy shit. Thank God we finally have fucking, ooh, ×2. HP. Ew. Thank God we fucking have artifact rolls. Finally. I can actually get good pieces for once. And I can farm, like, the new set and get, like, good pieces of, like, the old set and shit. This is huge. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm actually so happy. Alright. Alright. But yeah, no, any D&D questions? Any, like, whether optimizing anything or any build ideas or suggestions, like, ask me. look, I'm not gonna give you the YouTuber bullshit of like, oh, do like 500 damage a round, because that's not fun. That's fun for like the first 3 minutes, and then you're gonna get bored because the game is not challenging. But I'll give you builds. I'll give you build ideas that let you like do fucky shit, right? That let you feel decently powerful while doing things that normal fucking other shit can't do. For example, one of my biggest suggestions is dual wield paladin. Hear me out. Ideally, you can start with Bard, right? If you start with Bard, though, you can't get access to heavy armor unless you do a little dipping into Tempest Cleric in the future. Because you'll get, you get 2 swords, which means two swords, 2 anything. 2 weapons. Both weapons can now smite. You are increasing your smite output for turn. You can give up all of your spell slots and turn into a smite blender. It's great. Give it a go and you'll understand. You could even go pure pally. Pure pally, 2-handed until like level 5 to get your extra attack. Level 6 if you want your aura, and then you can dip 3 levels into rogue. 3 levels into rogue, and you can pick up thief for the extra bonus attack, and suddenly you're doing 4 attacks a turn. That's 4 attacks you can smite with every turn. It's a stupid amount of damage. But it's not because you're like Giga OP broken or whatever. You're just taking the smite meme to a different tier of play, right? It's actually not that good because you're actually just losing you're just hemorrhaging spell slots. Like, mechanically, it's not actually that good. But in play, it's super fun because you can suddenly just fucking melt somebody and then become dead weight. And the rest of your party has to carry you super hard. Or you can just spam long rests, in which case, have fun. The idea is to have options, right? The idea is to have options. God, all these artifacts suck. Holding us to so much actual garbage. Fuck. I'm just torn on what I want to play. In DOS2, I was a sneaky archer that obliterated things from stealth and range. I kind of want to do some form of archer again. Alright. Go Gloomstalker Ranger. You can turn invisible in obscure areas in darkness. You get an extra attack whenever initiating and beginning combat as like an ambush. You get druid spells, which are some of the best spells of the game. So you just cast fucking Entangle on a large area, and then enemies can't fucking move, and then you just pew them down. You could do bow, you could do dual hand crossbows once again, and then you could even invest into 3 levels of rogue down the line so you can get a little bit of sneak attack, on top of having 2 extra follow-up bonus attack actions. There's a lot. If you want to play a sneaky archer more than rogue, I actually recommend ranger. Gloomstalker is better for that ideal sneaky ranger idea, but the hunter ranger is also great. Or you could go Beastmaster and have your companion be a spider. Why? You're a little less stealthy, but you can just spam webs everywhere. And you can catch the webs on fire and cause, AoE chip damage. Or you can just force enemies to walk into it, kite the fuck out of them, let them perma-entangle themselves as you fucking pew them down with advantage forever into oblivion. Because web, the spell requires concentration, but web spat out by the fucking your fucking spider do not. It's just a material that is now on the ground. And then once combat is over and you don't need it anymore, you can burn it up, wait for it to burn out, and then just keep on moving. You don't need to have it still be your problem. There's so many options for a sneaky archer type of character. You could also equally go Bard. Go College of Swords. Get that extra attack at level 6 instead of level 5 compared to martials because you're full caster. And then get flourishing shots. So you could do like a shot that knocks people back at range and then teleport to them and enter a melee range. Do a slashing flourish, hit 2 enemies at the same time with a melee attack, and or do a defensive flourish that increases your armor class as you hit them, after teleporting them after the follow-up for the knockback flourish. There's so many options. Literally, if you want to play like a sneaky archer, you have a lot of options. You could even go monk. Shadow monks get darkness. Eventually, they get like teleportation in darkness. They can, you know, they get a lot too. There's a lot of options. The world is your fucking oyster. God, that's all trash. The one thing that I do acknowledge that is a slight problem about Baldur's Gate though, is that you can't. It's hard to see what your subsequent levels are gonna give you. Cause normally in like an RPG, if you pick a class, you can like look and see like, well, what am I getting later on in this class's levels? Normally you can see that shit. BG3 for some reason doesn't let you see that, and it's to its detriment for real. Because normally it's pretty fucking good to be able to like know what the hell is coming up ahead of time, but you know when you suddenly can't, and you can't plan ahead, it is a little bit of an issue, because it forces you to go looking on online wikis so that you can make a build plan. So it does make things feel a little fuckier. Because I don't know about you, but when I play Baldur's Gate 3, I just want to play the thing. I don't want to be like looking up like a wiki and like figuring out a spreadsheet plan of like what I want every level, like whatever. I just understand 5th edition enough that I kind of vaguely understand what I want, and then I'll like do like a respec for some minor adjustments for shit afterwards if I feel like something needs tweaking. I started with 2 levels of Bard, and I still prefer that, but I had to respec for 2 levels of Paladin right now because I want to wear the adamantine helmet thing that you get from a certain boss. Those who've reached that point will understand, but I'm not gonna give any more details because spoiler. Even if it's Act 1 and very easy to access, spoilers are spoilers. I'm bad about accidentally like revealing spoilers, so I'm trying to be better. I acknowledge that that's like a thing that I like accidentally fuck up and shit here and there. Life is about improvement, man. Come on. Oh god. It's all trash. Why? Why an attack hat with perfect crit rate crit damage? Literally maxed crit rate crit damage, but it's on an attack hat, bro. No one's gonna fucking wear that shit, man. What is this, dog? There's a part of me that wants to level it out of spite just to see what I get. There's a part of me that wants to level it out of spite just to see what happens. Where's the god hat? It's attack. If this gets energy recharge, I will keep building it. Alright? Time to curse myself. Promise to do garbage. Yeah, if this gets energy recharge for its 4th sub, I'ma build it. I'ma build it if it gets energy recharge as its 4th sub. Alright? I'ma make that garbage promise. And just watch it become amazing. I'll want to die. EM. Shit, that's still kind of good now that EM got buffed with Dendro. Hold up. What's my Xiangling wearing? Because my Xiangling has no attack. Her damage sucks ass. She's only there as a pyro applicator. However, if she could also get a little bit of attack, she could do a little bit of damage, right? It's not like her... Well, okay, that has energy recharge on it, though. And I actually need all the energy recharge I can get for her. So, never mind. Also, her crit rate isn't high enough for me to give that up so easily. Actually, I don't actually need 50 crit rate on her, do I? Hold up. That can't be my only good attack hat. I bet that's not my only good attack hat. I bet there's another attack hat that is crit rate, crit damage. Crit damage? No? Have I just been consuming them? Losing their energy recharge is kind of awful, though. It's kind of a huge loss if I lose the energy recharge, though. I mean, on one hand, it's only like 10%, but like, I kind of need even that 10%, because that's how hard it is to fucking get her ult for some fucking reason sometimes. This seems kind of a waste to Minecraft villager noise insert here, bottom text. Fuck it. I don't like this one. Holy shit. Crit rate, crit damage, 2 EM. Another EM. It's kind of baller, though. Yeah, you don't need a lot of EM. I mean, you don't need a lot of crit rate for Favonius. You only need like 20-30%. All right, we'll see how this feels later. We'll see how that feels later.
Nobody disturbs me.
I've definitely opened up my artifact space a little bit though. So we'll go burn our 5 condense and then condense those 4. Oh my god, I haven't done weekly bosses. I'll do it later. I don't feel like doing them right now. Also, I only have like another 10-20 minutes of stream left. So I'd rather just do this and be done. Zamb. Tomorrow, though, we're going to play Honky Star Rail. And then we're going to get through the Zabazul. We're going to get through the Zabazul. I wish I had more time to stream. If I had more time to stream, I feel like I would totally do like a Tactician Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough to like show people like, hey, you know, here's like strats that you can do that like can change up the way you play, like whatever, for like D&D mechanics. That like isn't even like abusing the game. It's just that's just the way the game runs. I feel like that could be really cool, but I don't have the time to like make that work.
I will have order.
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Trip on up. Cue the spotlight. Fire hazard.
I feel like it'd just be kind of really neat. My resin's been full all week, chat. I've pretty much not spent any resin this week. I've been lazy. Well, rather than lazy, I've just been busy. I haven't had the time. Like, at least Star Rail has raised the fucking the resin cap, and also has overflow. I haven't reached into overflow yet in Star Rail, but I've been close.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Busted.
Surprise! Be amazed! Trip on up. Time for a light show.
I'm not gonna lie, I've definitely been close.
A festive reprise.
Gather. Order guide.
All those quality of life things that Genshin asked for that Star Rail got. Oh my god, right? And it's not even like the Genshin, like it's not even like It's not even really like fucking. It's hard to say that it's fucking the Genshin dev team's fault, because the reality is that Star Rail is a different dev team in the same under the same company umbrella, and the fact is that they've got different priorities because they don't need to also worry about a giant open world. The moment you make a giant open world, some things just take a backseat compared to, hey, you know, open world takes an insane amount of work to make sure it functions. Yeah, we need to do that. That's why Genshin doesn't try to do anything like really innovative with like the way their with their mob AI works. They don't have like mobs that like, you know, transport from location to location to like leave like other shit. They just have, hey, you're in that camp permanently, and that's where you are, that's where you live, that's where you fight. The reality is that if you did more than that, you wouldn't be able to fit it in. Some AI somewhere would get fucky about the way it transports around and some other bullshit. Imagine if you had mobs that ran from fucking Leeway to Sumeru and back to Mondstadt, and shit. That just, the game would get fucked. Not saying that it's impossible, but like, you know, things like that, they're not a priority. There's more important things. They can't afford to sit there and polish up zones, because that zone just needs to be good enough on release to like hold up and not be like a huge issue, because they're pushing content like so regularly.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Busted.
Ship on up. Let the magic begin. Over here.
Just the reality we live in. We can make jokes that Star Rail, you know, Honkai is fucking Mihoyo's favorite child and shit, but the reality is it's just different dev teams with different priorities, man. They have a turn-based game. They're not churning out content on the same like level scale. They have the room to, you know, push for quality of life shit specifically over everything else, which is sad because, you know, like Genshin makes so much money. Genshin funded like everything else, including all the Star Rail stuff. So you would hope that they'd invest a bit more back into the actual game that's making them the money. But the business thing of, oh well, it's already working, why make it better? We'll only make it better when people fucking don't give us money for it anymore, and then it's bad. And the worst part is that that's definitely how they're looking at it.
Solidify.
Gotcha. Game's up. From silver. Quietly now.
Ship on up. Be amazed. Surprise. Go up the ship too.
Actually, a giant fucking shame.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Where am I going?
Busted. Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Ship on up. Let the magic begin. Over here. Time for a light show.
So, my only question is, Kozak, have you and Griffnell found the blood of Lathander yet? Have you figured out the puzzle? Have you guys solved everything? I will say that yes, noise. I will say though that if you have a save right before you pluck the mace out, make a save where you are. Find the save right before you pluck the mace out, and then try stealing it without putting the key in. It's we watched it. Ah, yes. I personally chose not to do that because I figured out how to do it right the first time, and there was no like actual point in destroying it, in my opinion. Especially since I already killed everything inside. So it seemed kind of pointless to me.
Solidify.
Here come the fireworks! Trip on up! Be amazed! Surprise!
We reloaded after years.
Piece of cake.
Noisy shoe. Is that a... Oh no, that's a crab. I thought I just saw a giant fucking serving of fish in the distance, and I was like really confused. It's just crab. Giant enemy crab. Just crab. 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 Alright. I want to point out how little resin I've spent this week. Use a total of 1,200 original resin. 160. The 4 resin we condensed today on stream chat is all the resin I've used this whole week. I haven't spent any resin this whole week. I just been too busy, man. Big Sag. And Rubber. Yo, thanks for the sub, baby. I appreciate it, man. How you doing? How are you? What's up? It's 4 o'clock, though. And I have work at 5. Unfortunately, I think I might take like a 10-20 minute nap before I head out for work. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you for the money, bitch. Haha, get scammed. We're gonna end stream right after the sub. Let's go. That's what the stream today has been about, chat. Scamming Rubber out of $5. Whoa. No, yeah, no, you just caught me at the end. Thanks for the stream, Cross. If you're a scammer. $6. Actually, that's $6. But yeah, I'm gonna run the ending ad break. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I had a great time. Zabazoo, amazing. Never before seen. Super sick. You guys are the best. You take care and have a wonderful evening. Zabazoo. Tomorrow we'll do Honkai Star Rail, and we'll do the 1.3 story alongside the Luca character story, I think, because I want to know how that goes. It's kind of it. This, yeah. That's pretty much how it be. I can't think of anything else. Mood. Canadian dollars suck? Yeah. Look, you get better healthcare, but the shittier dollar, alright? Perfectly balanced. As all things should be.